UAE has become a land of opportunities due to the government policies and the businesses in the GCC region. New businesses are emerging in UAE every day and people are doing enormous levels of profits. With all this going on, it would be sad if you too couldn't benefit from the situation. Hello and welcome to our channel. My name is Shiraz Vahid. I'm the founder of SetupHero. Today we are going to tell you about the UAE Freelance Visa and the benefits it could bring to you. If the pandemic has shifted a perspective in work environment, it is that the employers have realized that the majority of the work can be completed with quality and on schedule without having to put in 8 hours or more work in a day, 5 days a week in an office. It gives workers a taste of the work environment without the daily commute and the freedom to schedule their days as they see fit. One way to do that is as a freelancer. In essence, a freelance job is one where an individual works for themselves as opposed to a business. Even though they accept contract works from businesses and organizations, freelancers are ultimately self-employed. Freelancers are in charge of a variety of tasks that are not the responsibility of a traditional worker, including scheduling their own work hours, keeping account of the time spent on various projects, billing the clients, and paying their own employment and company taxes. The businesses that hire the freelancers refer to them as contractors rather than employees. Now, what is the UAE Freelancer permit? Residents of UAE as well as non-residents can apply for a freelance license that enables them to work as an independent contractor, and the permit is renewable every year. For those who are on their spouse or parents' visas and just need a license to work as freelancer, the freelance permit is an ideal situation for them. If you are not a UAE resident yet, then there is a freelancing visa that you can get in addition to the freelance permit. A freelancing visa is a residence permit and it enables an individual to live and work in Emirates, and it is valid for 3 years and renewable at the end of the expiry period. This is the cheaper alternative to people who want to sell their services but do not want to go through the hassle and cost of actually maintaining a Freezone or mainland LLC company. So why is it such a good thing to get a freelance visa in Dubai? Having a valid visa and permit allows you to work in Dubai as a freelancer and opens a number of opportunities. To begin with, it gives you the freedom to work for a number of different companies at the same time. Becoming a freelancer in Dubai may be your best option for your career if you're interested in working in one of the fields described here and do not want a traditional 9-to-5 job, because obtaining a freelance visa in Dubai is rather inexpensive and you will be able to provide your services at a much reduced rates if you obtain one. If you have a freelance visa and a freelance permit that allows you to work as a freelancer in Dubai, you will also be able to access the business centers of the free zones and work as independent contractor for the businesses located throughout United Arab Emirates. You are also able to sponsor your family members to come and live with you in an apartment or villa that you can rent in Dubai if you have a freelance visa. However, keep in mind that you are unable to sponsor employees using your freelance permit in any circumstances. So if you want to do that, you need to get an actual company license. Now, with that covered, let us focus on who is eligible for this visa. The first option is what we call a talent pass. A talent pass is a 3-year visa for independent workers that the UAE government has introduced for professionals in the field of media, education, art, technology, marketing, and consulting fields. Another option is in the field of accounting and finance. I myself am a professional accountant by trade, by profession. You can apply for a freelance position if you are a professional in the field of accounting and auditing, analyzing and reviewing accounting and auditing system, or you're providing Sharia review consultancy for Islamic financial institution transactions or taxation consultancies. Furthermore, Dubai Media City, it's another free zone that offers freelance visa to professionals working in a variety of media related sectors. There are about 45 categories open to professional actors, aerial photography, photographers, animator, artists. These are to name a few in the media city. So education is another field in which freelancers can apply for a visa. Education advisors, e-learning advisors, executives, coaches, researchers, And trainers fall under this category and are eligible to apply with Dubai Knowledge Park. It's another free zone that deals with these kinds of things, and the Knowledge Park will be providing you the freelancing visa. The freelancing visa is also open to independent contractors in the field of IT who want to work in the field of web, mobile, software development and architecture, IT telecommunication, networking, data sciences, analytics and customer services. And finally, another free zone that's called the Dubai Design District will hire freelancers if they provide necessary documentation, including clothing designers, concept designers, fashion stylists, image consultants, fashion artists, hairstylists, textile designers, visual merchandisers or wedding planners and like that. Now let us to talk about the cost associated with the entire procedure. Remember that there are separate costs for freelance permit, the establishment card and the visa itself. So the cost of the freelance permit, which is valid for 1 year, is around 7,500 dirhams, while the cost of establishment card, which is also valid for 1 year, is around 2,000 dirhams. But if you're also applying for a freelance visa in Dubai, so if you're not a resident in Dubai and you want to move here as well, then you have to apply for a freelance visa that will cost you an additional 5,000 dirhams, but that will be valid for 3 years. So all in all, the prices that we mentioned above include the cost of the medical test, the visa stamping and the Emirates ID as well. So in total, your annual cost for freelance license and establishment card, that's let's say your immigration card, is around 9,500 dirhams. And your visa fee is roughly 5,000 dirhams that is paid every 3 years. Now let's talk about the benefits of moving to Dubai. It's not only about the money when you work in United Arab Emirates. Of course, that's one of the reasons, but additionally, it can be an amazing way to advance your profession and it would open doors to new chances and to new possibilities. Large urban locations like Abu Dhabi and Dubai are booming commercial economies and constantly needing fresh recruits to advance in the field of creativity and technology. Particularly in Middle East, Dubai is already unquestionable the top place for trade and business, and it is quickly becoming a major worldwide economic hub. You will be able to make more contacts, which could open a plethora of new business opportunities for you. Oh, and let's not forget your earnings are tax-free in UAE. Salaries in the Emirates are tax-free, your profits are tax-free, anything you make from your freelancing income won't be taxed. And this is a significant perk, especially for people coming from Western economies. If you can avoid spending all your money on all the high-end premium brands that the nation is overflowing with, this combined with the absence of tax on usual food and drinks and things like that, Emirates can actually be a very affordable location to live. How you manage, depending on how you manage your money. Your savings can grow quickly because the earnings are higher and taxes are lower in non-existent. And if you continue to be frugal as you can, working in the Middle East for a few years can help you establish your financial future and pave the way for a pleasant retirement even. Finally, the real estate scene in UAE is relatively decent. It is not often that we'd consider a collapse in the real estate market. Due to the state of the economy, the purchasing a home in Dubai currently is quite affordable. Renting, on other hand, is a bit expensive. So not only you will be able to save more money, but owning a property will also become easier for you in this country. One more thing we would like to mention is that people say that Dubai is a little too restrictive in its laws. Well, it isn't. Now, obviously, there are some strict laws, but they have only been put in place to protect both the visitors and the residents. Dubai is a very welcoming place that is inclusive, and in return, they expect you to respect the local culture and tradition like anywhere else in the world. No doubt it remains a land of opportunities, and if you want to grow, then you should definitely consider moving here. So that is all the time we had today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you want me to help you with getting your UAE Freelance Visa or an actual company with a UAE residency, I suggest you book a one-on-one call with me in the link from the description below. Also, if you're an entrepreneur already in Dubai looking to start up soon, you can also join an amazing community of startup founders that we are building that's focused on building companies in the UAE and larger GCC areas. You can visit foundersoasis.com and register to become a member with a very few simple steps. Do also check out other videos on our channel on UAE residency, UAE company setup, or the UAE golden visa. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel for the latest updates in the sector. See you all next time.